loosely, David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former game.
Let's go. Break. Single, single. Here we go.
The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He'll take it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Slithers into space. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
To the air, it's Dampier. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Marshall.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Lost to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. Great place to start for this offense. He'll do it himself. Fights off a defender.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep third downs manageable for this offense.
The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keeping it on the ground with a single back. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. He'll keep it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. They'll run the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, he got nothing. He got no gain. Great job by the defense understanding the situation, understanding, they're not trying to block me. They're trying to make me run upfield. No, sir. Good job being smart, gap sound, not letting the screen beat him. Nowhere to go.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I'm putting that one.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Keep him down. Go, man.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Taylor. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is third down. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice that
the Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
And a nice crisp run, great job. Maybe expecting pass on second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
From the gun, running back gets the give.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Gonna swing it on second down. That's caught. It's Taylor.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times, good things happen.
Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And the Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. Got a man. It's Taylor. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Got a little space. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Dampier. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. To the 10. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. Motion from the back. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Timely decisions, effective play management, helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
second down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Back to throw. It's Dampier. That's caught. It's Ashley. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
What a great play by the defense. In a play like that, in this situation of the game, late, it's close, 3rd down, you got...
They'll get this drive started from the 29.
Let's go.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away. On that play right there, he's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. So here comes our first play of overtime. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. If he houses this, it's ball game. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck. And you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The give to the back. Fouls through the defense. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Gray. The short hands, it's Warren. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And how about the defense setting the tone in this game? First drive, first mistake made for the offense. Nice job forcing the INT. And how about this? They had 3 last week. They're looking to get 3 again this week.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering. Turning it on! Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4,
and the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll try to do it himself. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down.
It's nice.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Charcoal! Charcoal! Charcoal!
To the air, it's Gray. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Farrell. And he fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern! First play of the drive comes from the 41. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way.
Pass him this.
Touchdown, Colorado. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Here we go! Here we go!
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be the defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Back to throw, it's Gray. Pocket breaking down. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get...
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Breaks it to the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On target to the left. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. They'll keep it on the ground. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. On the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep.
Here we go.
He's looking to pass. Got rid of it just in time.
There's no substitute for experience, and the QB did the right thing there. 3rd and short in field goal range.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The give from the gun. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Gray. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A strike downfield. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. This defense has to hold it right where it is. Score tied late in the game. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's McGee. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. Bulldozes his way through. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Wagner. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Looking to throw on first down. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great.
Touchdown, Wildcats. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
Pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.